Hey there, friends. It's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. And we're going to try something tonight. Don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to see. So y'all just come on in, have a seat, and either watch me succeed or fail. So we will see how this is going to turn out. And I'm here to try it, so y'all don't have to if it's a fail. Hey, Luann. And hey, Luann. And hey, Jalen. Hello, Angela and Wendy and Judy. Debbie, Claudia, Brenda. Oh, it's going fast. Rebecca. Hey, Kaylee, Brenda, BJ, Shirley. It's going like Erlene, Sharon, Kelly. Sorry I've been missing everybody's name. It's going so fast. Patty, Jenny, Carol, Sharon. Hello, all my friends. Carol, Julie. Hey, Elaine. And so, if this is like an epic fail, we can just laugh about it and you know not to try it. Hey, Bev and Gary and Debbie and Barbara and Jeannie, or Janine, I'm sorry. Hey, Linda from South Carolina. Katina, hello, and Ruthie and Kathy. But yes, I'm going to try something tonight. I did see this on TikTok, and she made it look easy. And I did not remember who it was that did it, but I saw it. Hey, Pam and Catherine, Arlene, Patricia, Judy. Hey, Carol. Thank y'all for hopping on tonight because this is going to be interesting. And I hope it works, but this is going to be like the first night because it does have to dry, okay? Hey, Lori and Vicky. Y'all are going to think I have lost my noodles or something. Hey, Gail, it is hot here, but we are supposed to get down to 65 tonight, and our high tomorrow is 81, like for the next 3 days, and I'm like, oh, yes, it's going to be so nice. Y'all are with me, you're going to root me on. Jane, where do you get raffia? You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Michael's, you can get it at Dollar Tree, you can get it Hobby Lobby, Joann's, anywhere like that, they have it. No, we're not doing clay tonight. I almost did a clay project, and I thought, oh my gosh, they're going to be like, oh, she needs to get off the clay wagon. But anyway, this is something that's very inexpensive, but I'm hoping the outcome is going to look good. So we will see. So if I am... We never think that you take us on great adventures. Well, this is going to be an adventure. And like I said, y'all are going to think that I have lost my mind when you see what I'm going to do. But I wanted to go ahead and do this craft because there's one thing that you need to get for the craft, and they only offer it in the summertime, and you love the clay wagon. I'll get back on the clay if y'all want me to when we finish this. But this is something that you need to get like from Dollar Tree or Walmart or wherever, like while the summer stuff is still out. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and do this. So like I said, this may be an epic fail. I don't know. So we're going to try and see. Hey, Christine. Hey, Wendy. This is probably the cleanest my table has ever been for a live. What's up my shirt? It says Dream It. And then the back says, Do It, like right there, I think. Yeah. So it says Dream It, Do It. I got this. This is one of my 6 Monies t-shirts. More clay, please. Yay. Okay, we'll do some more clay. All my little clay babies are all back there if y'all can see them. I love working with the clay, but I know everybody's kind of like, oh my gosh, don't be the dead horse. But anyway, you failed to buy your clay. I went and got 2 packs because they had it on sale, and I like to keep it on hand. Hey, Kim. Hey, Penny. Okay, so here we go. I'm kind of nervous. I was like all gung-ho for this, but now it comes time to do it, and I'm like super nervous about it. So if it's a fail, it's just a fail, okay? But we're going to try because the girl made it look so easy. I was like, yeah, I can do that. And actually, my friend Shani sent this to me. Or I think she did. Or I sent it to her. I don't know. We send TikToks back and forth all the time. And I was like, this is so cool. I said, I'm doing it tonight. She said, okay. I'm like, I hope I don't fail. So anyway. But if we do, then you'll know it doesn't work or, whatever. Okay? So this is crazy. Trust the process. All right? So what you're going to need for this, if this is a good project, is a beach ball. So I went to Dollar Tree and they have this little Cookie Monster beach ball. And it says it is 12.2 inches in diameter. Yeah, Kathy, whether it's a fail or not, we're going to try to have fun and make the most of it. But it does have to dry, and that's why, so Thursday will probably be the part 2 after it dries. So you're going to need a beach ball. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do this while they still have summer stuff out, and at Walmart and at, you know, any store they still have summer stuff out, Dollar General, wherever. So this is a beach ball, okay? We're going to go throwing it way on back to the days of a long time ago, what we used to do a long time ago when we crafted. So here is my Cookie Monster beach ball, okay? I blew it up. It's not blown up like really, really tight. You made 2 pumpkins and laughed all the way through. Let me guess. It was the stems that got you, wasn't it? In all the years, you've never seen a fail. I've had a couple of fails that I wasn't... Robin, there is a stem involved, but it's not going to be like that stem. But yes, we are going to make this into a pumpkin, okay? So, hey, Marilyn. So here we go, okay? So I've got some jute. So you're going to need jute, and you're going to need this a beach ball. Try not to get the gigantuous one, okay? And you'll see why, because it's going to take you all night. And I got some school glue from the Dollar Tree, which it looks weird. It needs to be shaken up or something. Hey, Linda. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Paper mache. Yes, we're going to throw it on way back to paper mache. Yes, you can use a balloon for this, but I'm going to do it this way just because this is a little more sturdier and it's round. Hey, Sue. Have you made one beforehand? No, Lori, I have not. I'm like, oh, I can do this. Let me fail in front of 600 people. It'll be all right. Okay, so I'm going to use jute, some school glue, and of course some water, and my Cookie Monster beach ball. That's the only one they had, so that's what I bought. Hey, Patricia. So y'all are going to think I have lost my mind. Okay. So we're going to start off. Now, it's kind of flat on both, you know, both sides. So that's kind of good. But we are going to, Jill, thanks for reminding me how many people are watching. So we've got to make, even though this beach ball has these little sections, I still want to make the little, I'm going to do this first. Hold on. We still want to make, I've got my packing tape here. We still want to make those ribs in my pumpkin. So that's what we're going to do first. So I'm going to just put my tape down, because we're going to cover all of this up. And then I'm just going to take my jute and we're going to tie it when it rolls off the table, but I'll get it in a second. I'm going to tie this hopefully pretty tight. Let me just cut it first. Hold on. Hold on. I'm so, y'all just don't know. It's making me nervous. Because, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, man, I can pull that off. I can do it. And then when it comes time to do it, it's like, oh, no. All right, so see, it's making it kind of pucker in a little bit. So I'm just trying to get it as tight as I can get it. And that's why I did not air it all the way up. It's going to be a big pumpkin, but I'm probably going to put it by my fireplace. Well, that was a fail right there in itself. It came untied. Okay. Why did my knot not tie? Can't even tie a perfect knot. And then I thought, well, I'll just hot glue it to the ball. No, it'll probably melt through it. You got faith. I need somebody to come hold this for me, though, while I tie this knot. Can one of y'all put y'all's finger right here and hold it? If anybody can do it, I can. Well, I'm going to try. I can't promise it's going to turn out, but I'm really, really hoping and like, Lord, please. Okay, let me get my knot kind of closed and pull it tight and try to do that, which that didn't happen, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm not too worried about it. Hang on, I got to get my jute. It fell down here on the floor. Tape might not hold that knot. Well, I just tied the knot. I got the tape on the other side so it would hold while I was trying to tie it. And I didn't get it as tight as I wanted it to, but it's okay. I'll try to do better on the next one. So I'm just trying to make the ribs. Y'all know those little things. So I'm gonna go on the other side. This is interesting to work with, I will say. It's an odd shape, and plus it doesn't stay on the table. Y'all are gonna be giggling. Got my little packing tape thing over here so I could use it. So I'm just taping it so it secures it and it's not all wibbly wobbly while I'm trying to tie it up here. And I'm gonna try to get it tight. Try to get it tight this time. Let's cut it. Okay. Yep. Y'all go ahead and start laughing now. Okay. It's like, what is she doing? People are coming on going, what in the world is she doing? Okay. I really don't know what I'm doing, but anyway. Hey, Delina. Okay. So I'm going to try to, it's really hard to get this tight and hold it. Y'all know it's in tied at the same time and you're trying to hold the knot and try to hold it tight and try to stand up, Janet said. Then y'all can't see me if I stand up. I almost did this standing up, but then I thought, okay, that one's better. It's not what I wanted, but it's not perfect because I want it to be really, I need a third person. See, it's kind of, it's doing it a little bit, but it's not exactly how I wanted it. If I had one more person, I gotta hold my mouth right. If I had one more person, I could make it happen and get my knots tight, but to hold the knot, okay. So I'm just taping it. I have to hold my mouth just right, exactly. I say that all the time. I think I told Dorothy that today, as a matter of fact. I was like, you gotta hold your mouth just right. Hold on. And this thing is sliding all over my glass table, of course, so it's really interesting. Put it in your lap. Look at there. Y'all are so smart. Okay. Now it's not going anywhere. That was a smart idea. Because I can get a better kind of a grip on it or whatever I'm trying to say. So this is interesting. Now I can't see comments. They're too far away. Y'all are too far away for me to read the comments. That's not helping, but I'm trying. But it ain't making my ribs like a Bodabra. See, they're not tight like I want them to be, but if I had some gigantic rubber bands, that would work. Okay. But it's not as tight as I want it to be, but we're just going to go with it. Go back over the tied ones and retie them tighter. Maybe I blew it up too much. It's really not blown up too much. That's one thing I tried not to do, was to try to blow it up too much, because then it wouldn't be kind of indented. It's just when I let go of the knot, it loses its tightness. So makes it hard. Hey Rhonda, and people are coming on going, what in the world is she doing, that poor old Cookie Monster? All right, here we go. Let's try this. And I can do something at the top to pull them all tight. Maybe if I'm gonna go under all of these like that, and then I go under all of these like this. So I just went under them. Maybe I can pull them all tight at one time. I don't know. I'm kind of making this up as I go, actually. I just hope the rest of this project is not going to be this hard. I mean, it's kind of helping. Just when you let go of it, of course it loses its slack. But that did help by me trying to pull them all. Now what happened to this? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. One of my knots came undone. Don't ask me how. Look here. Still ain't tight. Sorry, I'm missing y'all's comments. I'm trying to wrestle with a beach ball. Okay. That's better. Make your first tie, wrap twice, and then pull your knot. Maybe you cut it. I may have cut it by mistake. Who knows? Because all this is going to be covered up. I don't know. I don't even know if that's going to make a difference or not. Look, they're not even like puckering or anything. But okay. Well, anyway. I can't do that very well, obviously. I hope the rest of this goes better than that did. Okay. Now to the messy part, y'all. This is going to be super messy. But it's just school glue and I'm not scared. Put a pencil in it. Yeah. Now I got to untape them. But one of them's loose. And pull them all tight. Okay, here's my, this one. And I mean, that works, but I don't know how to get them tight, though. Oh, zip tie. All right, let's see if I can zip tie. See, y'all are helping me. That's why I knew that y'all would help me. All right, let's see if I can get that one to stay. No. Of course not. Y'all just go ahead and laugh now. Okay. I don't know. If it pops, it's going to scare us all to death. Yes, and then we'll just have to say, okay. Well, if I blow it up a little more, I think that would be a little too much. So I'm going to try to put a string around all of them and see if I can't pull them tight. You're late for a very important date. Alright. So I'll put where's my string? Okay. See if I can put a string through all of them and maybe, because I got tape on, so that's not helping. Okay. Y'all. Oh my gosh, this is not fun. And it's not turning out like I wanted it to. So I may just have to say, oh well, it's not going to have ribs and we're okay with that. Because I'm backup plan if it pops. I have a second one, Sandra. I have this one. Tammy's like, what in the world are you making? We're going to make a pumpkin out of this beach ball. But anyway, I may just have to come up with something else on the fly and do with our, to make our ribs. So now it's not even in the center, but anyway. Oops. Every craft's a new adventure, and this is definitely one because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. There, right there. Okay. So I'm going to take my glue, which it's like, it looks like this like real solid at the bottom. Not solid, but when I look through the container. This is just Dollar Tree. Yeah, maybe I can build them up with the paper. So if you buy this glue, just know it's got this little cap that I didn't aware that was in there, but it is. Okay. So I'm just going to, see, look at it. It's like it's See how it looks clear and then it's got white in it? That's so strange. It's like all the white stuff's in the bottom. And yes, I'm just going to go ahead and empty it all out in here because I know I'm going to probably use it all. I'm the guinea pig, exactly, because I don't know how this is going to turn out. We're about to see. So I'm going to stir this up with a spoon over here. I know y'all are like, what in the world is she up to now? But I'm probably going to put this pumpkin, if I do this one, I might make another one. And I'll set them by my fireplace because they are kind of big. It looks like it has, I know, it looks weird. It's like, and I just bought this. So, it was like settled or something. But this is just Dollar Tree school glue. Alright. I'm just stirring it up because I shook it and it didn't really do a whole lot. But now, see it now? It just looks white like school glue. It's a big pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It's going to be alright, Grandma Lee. It's going to be okay. Because if not, this is going to be humorous. If anything else. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. I know I've never seen it separate. It does look like conditioner for your hair. I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Just because we don't want it so... Y'all know about paper mache. I don't want it too thick. Does that make sense? Y'all know. But this is going to be seriously messy. I'm going to make a huge mess. Some people say it's better than Elmer's. I always just buy it just because it's cheap. Yeah, oh, that's why you think it doesn't crackle as well as Elmer's. And I've used this for crackle, and it crackles good for me. So we're going to see. I'm just going to add a little water. And I have a huge... gigantuous thing of Mod Podge here, so I have a backup plan if I run out of this, which hey Colin, this is a ball. It's a beach ball and it's got Cookie Monster on it. It's the only one that I could find. I found it at Dollar Tree, but you can get them at any, Dollar General, Walmart. They all have beach balls right now. So anyway, so we're gonna start with Cookie Monster. We're gonna start putting our paper on. So this is the beach ball I got from Dollar Tree. Just a little Sesame Street one. It's 12 inches. And I just took brown paper. Y'all know this brown paper and this big roll. You can get it at Dollar Tree as well. And I am going to make a mess. Colin, come help your mama. He lives way too far away to come help me, but yes. So, this is how we're going to do it. And like I said, I'm glad this table is glass because I'm just going to clean it up when I get done. Where'd I get the big, yeah, Dollar Tree. So I am just, y'all see how messy this is going to be? But doesn't this take you back to all of your, I should have put an apron on, to when you did paper mache, when you were a kid, and we used what, flour? Was it flour and water and all of that? Well, I don't even remember how we did it. So see how I'm just slathering it on. Trying not to get it on me, but it will wash out, so. Oh, are they going back to $1? Who said that? Really? Yeah, I've done it with the balloons, and you do like the string on the balloons. I remember doing it that way too, and that was a lot of fun. Where you put the paper mache, you put the string, flour, and water. Yes, that's what I thought. Woo. So now it's getting heavy and it wants to go one side or the other, so I had to hold it. So this is so messy. A little glue. Y'all see how messy this is? But it's gonna be fun, and I hope this turns out because it will be well worth it if it does. So I'm just gonna try putting a dry one on. So Dorothy helped me tear all these strips of paper today, and we tore a whole bunch because I was like, I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I have no absolute clue. Oh, they're going back to $1 on some items? That's cool to know. All right, so I'm just kind of... If you don't like your hands to get messy, this is not the craft for you. I can tell you right now because I'm covered in glue. Okay, so it's kind of wanting to roll to one side because it's heavy on one side. All right, so I'm just, there's so much on here that I could just basically get it wet. I mean, just put my, look at how I've got all this all over the ball. Not sure it'd be round with a balloon. Yeah, I mean, it would be a weird shape. Hey, Maybelline. But, trying to hold it at the same time. Y'all see this table? But it's glass, so it's going to clean right on up, and I have no worries. Set a bowl to keep it from rolling. Yes, I need to do that. I don't have a bowl, though. This is just brown, like that roll of brown paper, like you would pack packages with. And I just tore it. Yeah, I need to set the ball on something. Didn't think about all of that. The only thing I have has got water in it. That may not be a good idea. I'm okay. Once it gets weighted on both sides, I'll be okay. Do I have a lid? No. I'm okay. I'll be all right. I have a lid for my Mod Podge lid. So see, I got so much on here, I can just about put just a dry piece and it'll be fine. All right. See, I got it weighted on both sides, so now I think it's going to be okay. Sit it on a paper plate. And I do have this lid right here. Everything I touch, y'all's gonna have glue on it. That don't help. It's not big enough. Maybelline, I am making a pumpkin. I'm taking a beach ball from the Dollar Tree and I am putting paper mache on it like we used to do when we were kids and making a pumpkin. When it dries, we'll paint it and add a stem and all that good stuff to it. And hopefully, if this is not like an epic fail, I don't think it's gonna be. I just think once I get it under control and once I get all this paper on here, I think it's gonna be fine. But I've got so much glue on this ball, I don't really think I have to wet the pieces as much. Alternate sides, yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do, but it's so heavy. Because, you know, it's got stuff on it. But I can basically just, like, wet the ball and then just put my strips where they should go. Yeah, I have a pizza pan somewhere around here, but I'd have to get it in my hands. I thought about newspaper, but the newspaper, I don't have any newspaper is the bad thing. And I had white, like a roll of white art paper, and I just thought the brown would be a little bit more heavy duty than the newspaper would be. Yeah, it's gonna have to dry, so that's what I'm saying. So I'll have to paint it. We'll have to paint it Thursday night because it's gonna have to dry. Laurie, I was trying to make ribs and the ribs did not work for me because I couldn't get my strings tight enough. Not having anybody to help me. Oh no, another stem. We'll probably make the stem like twist some brown paper and make the stem. It's probably how I'll do that. Once I flip it over, I think it's going to be fine. All right. Yeah, a 9 by 13, that'd be good too. But the thing of it is just wanting to roll. But I need a smaller beach ball. I couldn't find a smaller one. That was the problem. I could not find a smaller beach ball. But the soupier, I think the better, because it's going to get that paper all saturated. A blowhole. What are y'all talking about? Good Lord. I don't need to do, I want to know. Okay, so see, it's starting to all get covered. I just got a little bit more. I just got it, then I'll flip it over. Linda, no, I'm not going to pop the ball probably, because I probably couldn't pull it out if I tried. But I'm not going to carve it, like make a face or, you know, anything like that. You could paint a face on. You call the ball valve a blowhole. Kaylee, Lord have mercy. You could use a small child's ball, but I'm telling you, when you go to the store and try to find one that blows up, you're not going to find one much smaller than this one. Because it's a beach ball, so you could probably use just a regular ball, but if I just wanted to go ahead and do this craft, because if it turns out and y'all want to try it, then you know, the beach balls won't be out much longer. When's the grandbaby due? She's due November the 2nd. Woo. All right. It's getting a little easier now that I've got it all covered. But like I said, I've got so much glue on here, I can just basically stick it down. A punching ball like a big balloon. Yeah, you could do that too, absolutely. And you could probably pop it after, like we used to in the olden days. When we were kids and we did the paper mache on the balloon. You could definitely do that. This is a little skinny piece. I don't know what good that's going to do anybody. I think it's going to look good after I get it. I know some of y'all are like scratching your heads going, oh my gosh. But y'all just got to see it when it's finished and dried. And I think it's going to look amazing. One E needs to be flat. Yes. Which I can fix that when I get to that point. When it dries, I can probably make one side flat. Trust the process, right? You got to go, you know, when you're painting a picture or something, you're going to go through this ugly stage. And you're going to think, oh my gosh, this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And this is the ugly stage. Okay. I'm glad y'all have faith in me. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all are like, I don't know what she's doing. But we're going to see. There's one little blue spot right there. Let me get that on here. So see, it's coming along. Let me turn around and get this side. But see, I got so much glue on here. I can basically just get it off the table and put it on here and just put my piece down. I know, I think it's going to look cool once I'm done. Complete faith, Judy says, complete faith. Well, I'm glad y'all have faith in me because I'm kind of, I mean, you know, you kind of don't know how it's going to turn out, and I really don't. Yeah, making piñatas, that's kind of what it's like. But we don't know till we try. This might be the best $1.25 I spent on a beach ball, right? All right, so here is all of this done so far. That's what I've done so far. Now I think I'm going to turn it like this. And I told you this was going to be interesting. I did not lie. See, now it'll sit straight for me because it's basically stuck to the table. And Carolyn, I'm just using Dollar Tree white glue. And I just poured the whole container in here. And I added a little bit of water to it. So we're going to see how this turns out. And then we'll know if this doesn't work. Hey, Diane. Y'all are thinking, she's crazy. Put wax paper. Well, my table's glass, and so once I get finished, it's just going to sit here and let it dry, and then tomorrow I'll probably have to flip it. But, but I'll just clean this. I'll spray some Windex and clean this glass table. And that's the beauty of having a glass table. Thank you, Sue. Joanne, I may have to put it on some parchment paper or wax paper or saran wrap or something when I finish with it, so it won't stick. But see, I'll just clean my table with some Windex and it'll come right up. Nancy, we are taking a beach ball and we are covering it with brown paper, like paper mache. Going back to the crafting roots with the paper mache days. And if you don't want to get messy, this is not your craft. Me, I like to get messy. Doesn't bother me. And I could, I definitely could have wore gloves, but y'all can't work in gloves. I'm gonna be honest. I worked in healthcare for 27 years and had to wear gloves, and can't do anything with gloves on. But I definitely could wear gloves, but it's just glue. It's just gonna wash. You know how we used to do our hands when we were kids and stick our hands together and then peel it off, and it ain't gonna hurt me. I don't mind getting a little bit nasty. You love this idea, Diane. I hope so. I hope it turns out like I want it to. If it doesn't, then we'll all know, right? So we'll see. Yeah, maybe you can, I mean, you can use a balloon. It's hard to find a true round balloon, but, you know, I know pumpkins aren't true round either, but I just saw this idea and I thought it was really cool, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that. And they have blow-up balls. I hadn't seen those, but it's really cool. I know y'all can't see it. I'm trying to keep it in the camera, but see, it's getting all covered. It's going a lot faster than what I thought. Woo. As far as covering it, but I'll probably do another layer. Yeah, you just have to, you got to just wait and see how it's going to turn out. And like I said, it may go in the garbage. I don't know. Vinegar helps clean up glue. Oh, that's cool to know. I did not know that. That Windex will get it though, I promise. I keep it handy because I clean my tabletop with it. Because my tabletop's glass. Debbie, it is a beach ball from Dollar Tree. It is a beach ball from Dollar Tree. But you know, you always see those cool paper mache pumpkins and stuff like at Hobby Lobby, and those forms that you can paint and stuff, and I always think they're really cool and neat, but and they won't be as cheap as this. Trust the process, Diane. I know. I'm trying to trust the process. And I'm believing it's going to look good. It's just always got to be that you got to go through that ugly stage before you get to the actual finished product. I don't want to put too much glue on this paper, because I got so much glue on here now. You made a piñata for your kids, 2nd grade? Yeah, you can make a pumpkin out of anything, Marcelia. I agree, because I know I can do it. I can make a pumpkin out of anything, so we are trying this. But I just thought that this brown paper would make it a little bit more sturdier, and durable. All right, have I got it all for the most part covered? And I'm kind of liking it because it's the paper's making these little puckered little lines, and I think it's really cool. Brenda, it is just that roll, and I would get it for you, but my hands are icky. But it is a roll of brown paper, and you can get that from the Dollar Tree as well. I just already had it because I use it a lot. It's a big pumpkin, I know, and so see, it's going to sit by my fireplace. is what I'm going to do with it once I get it. So see, it's sitting flat, which is cool. I'm glad it's going to sit flat for me. I wonder if you can bounce it once it's dry. I don't know. So I'm just going to kind of keep going over it some and put more paper on. Oh, the string ribs are showing. See, I can't really tell that they are, but even after I've coated it so many times, you probably wouldn't be able to see them anyhow. But I have a couple open spots on the other side. Okay, yeah, I just have to keep smoothing them down. But that paper gets saturated and wet, and it's gonna conform a little better. I think it's gonna be awesome too, Tina. I'm hoping and praying that it is. But it's starting to want to conform now. It looks like a hickory nut. It does, don't it? But y'all, once it's dried and we paint it orange and give it all kinds of details and stuff and put a stem on it, I really think it's going to be really incredible, I think. I'm hoping. Somebody said, where do you get cheesecloth? You can get cheesecloth in the Canon section at Walmart. I do know that, since somebody's asking. And they also have some back there in the sewing section, because I bought some last year. Okay. So I'm just trying to just reinforce it. I got so much brown paper over here though, because me and Dorothy tore a whole lot of it today, because I was like, well, I don't know how much I'm going to need and I don't want to run out. It's already looking like a pumpkin. I think so too, because see, now it's going to it sits flat. It's not going to go anywhere. I literally can just get this off the table. But I think it's going to look cool. Lori, I'm thinking I need to make the stem too, and I probably will. I'm just going to kind of put, not a whole layer again, but just put more and more and more paper on it, because I want it to be kind of, oh, Vicky, this was not even, I don't know, probably about maybe 6 feet of paper, because the roll is like really long. So we would tear off sections about like this and then just tear it. So it didn't take a whole lot of paper. But I got a whole basket of paper left over here too. So see, I'm just kind of going back around and going over it some more. Put it on your glue container. Yeah, I can do that too. Just set it on there. But I'll probably put some saran wrap down or something where it won't stick. See, y'all are helping me. I knew that y'all would help me. Because like I said, I am just, we're just trying this out. And you don't know until you try. Yeah, that's a hat from Walmart, and my hubby made my patch for me. Isn't it cool? So I wore my hair in a hat specifically because I told my husband, I said, I'm wearing a hat because I'll have hair everywhere and then glue in my hands, and that did not mix. So yeah, the hair went up in a hat tonight because I knew that was going to be a fail. All right. See, I'm pulling it off the table so it pulls it right back off. So let's see. But it doesn't feel like a beach ball anymore. Debbie, I probably won't pop the beach ball because I don't know if I could really pull it out from the inside like you would want to happen, and I wouldn't want to mess up my whole thing. So I'm probably not even gonna fool with it. Shake his hand when you're done. Right? I'm gonna have, but I've used almost this whole thing of glue. But I'm just, like I said, if you do this at home, you definitely need to put something down on your table. Mine's glass, and so I will just wipe it wipe it right off when I get finished with some Windex, because I mean my whole table is like covered. I'm just using Dollar Tree school glue, and I put a little water with it. But you could definitely go back to the olden days like we used to do it with the flour and the water and the glue. Carol, this was a beach ball, and now it's got brown paper. We're making a pumpkin out of it. We're paper macheing it. Carol with Be Inspired is on here. She's probably like, what in the world is she doing now? But I'm just kind of going back over it now. Carol, you can use newspaper. I just didn't have any, and I had this brown paper, and I just kind of thought, well, it may be a little bit more reinforced if I use this brown paper, because it is thick and I already had it. So I didn't have to go out and buy a newspaper. So, oh, a snowman. Cindy, stop. A snowman for Christmas, right? But this is really, really so cool, y'all. Look at it. And when this dries, I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, this looks like the most hideous thing I've ever seen. And right now it looks like that. But y'all, when this dries and it's crisp or hard or whatever you want to call it, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a big, huge stem. Like I'm gonna take the brown paper maybe and twist it and kind of bend it over and make a stem out of that. Yeah, I mean, here's the paper roll, which it has a lot on it. But it's a big roll, and then I would roll it out about that long, and then I cut it, and then we tore it the short way, so the pieces are just, you know, like that. So that's how we did it. And then I still got a lot of paper over here. I could probably, I don't know, maybe make a half of another one. Oh, this table, I went to a glass company in my town, and I told them what I needed it for, which, you know, I needed it for a desk tabletop, and they gave me the kind of glass that you need for that, whatever that is. But yes, hold on, this piece is like moving everywhere, and I couldn't find the end to get it to slide back up. The paper is usually in the craft aisle. Mine is, and it's in like this big box, and they have it standing up, and it's where all the packing supplies are, but they may have it in the wrapping area too. I'm not sure, but that's where I find it. No, Vicki, it didn't take us a few minutes just to tear all this paper. It wasn't bad at all. Yeah, I'm sure it's tempered glass, but I told them what I needed it for, and what a desktop, because some like executive desk and stuff, they have glass on the top, and I just told them what I was using it for, and they gave me what I needed, and they rounded the edges so it's smooth on the edge. You don't want to cut yourself. Okay. But this is going to be so cool, and I really wish I could get a smaller or a larger beach ball and have like several different sizes, because I have that other one I could do. Hey Kathy, but it's coming along, but I'm still gonna keep adding some paper, because like I said, I want it to kind of be a little thick, so when it dries it's going to be kind of substantial, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, because I really don't know what I'm doing, because I've never done this before. So I'm just adding more and more. Barb, you can use balloons. That's what we used to use back in the day. A long time ago we used to use balloons. I just saw this girl on TikTok do this, and she used a beach ball, and I said, well, I'm gonna try it, and here I am. I'm trying it. But I mean, it's getting heavy. Not, a lot heavier than it was. So we're just gonna add. Yeah, so it'll be stable. That's kind of what I wanted. It's gonna have a little weight to it. But I still have all this paper. Carla, me too. I'm excited that when it dries, how it's gonna, you know, look and how it's gonna feel, and I want it to be, you know, have a little bit of weight to it. But it is looking really cool. Every time I pull it up off the table, of course, that happens. But it's really, really cool. And I'll just kind of keep going over all these little puckered places where the paper puckers a little bit and smoothing it down. Because once the paper kind of gets wet, it's going to lay down flat better. So that's why I'm keeping smoothing it out and all that stuff. That's why. Carol, I don't know. You probably could seal it with something and it would probably stay under a porch. That's a good idea. But I'm just adding more and more, y'all. Just keep adding paper. You could do a ball, Jill. I don't know if it would conform and lay and sit flat. Because now that I've got this, you'll see it keeps doing that because I keep picking it up. But now that I've got it covered, it just sits flat. Whereas before, when I started, it wouldn't sit flat. And now it is sitting flat. And I don't know if a ball would actually do that. So I'm about out of glue. I've used that whole bottle of glue. So if y'all are asking, and every time I pick it up, that's going to happen. But till it gets dry. So I am going to have to set it on something. Oh, I could hang it to dry. I don't know how I would do that. But I can tell, like, this part right here, that I can tell it needs another piece of paper. Just because I can just tell it's only got one layer. So that's why I'm kind of just going over some more. Erica, I don't know. And I hope the ball don't. I'll come out here tomorrow and my whole thing will be, it'll look like a rotten pumpkin. So I hope not. I hope not. I did, Chrissy, I just poured a little bit of water in my glue. I didn't measure. I just kind of went bloop, bloop, bloop. Look at the glue on my hand where it's dried. But if you don't like to get messy, this is not your craft. I'm going to just tell you right now. But I know all of y'all have probably done this at some point in your life with a balloon or some string. I've done it with string several times where you wrap it around the balloon and then you pop the balloon and the string stays. It's really cool. I did that, gosh, when I was a kid probably. I'm telling you, I would do every kind of craft there was known to man when I was a kid. If I saw it somewhere, I'd try it. It looks like a big prune. It's just Elmer's glue. Like, well, it's not even Elmer's. It's Dollar Tree, actually. Dollar Tree school glue. I felt the place over here that needed some more paper. But I'm out of glue. So we're going to open this glue. Yes, Diane, we did this in school and that sounds nasty. This wasn't even a whole container of glue. So now I need to get some more because I'm out. All right. So I'm just kind of putting a little bit of water. I don't know if tying the string on it would work now because I still can't get it tight because I need another person to hold the string while I pull it tight because it's hard. Made piñatas, yes. And we pop the balloon and you put the candy in. This is the same principle, it's just I didn't start with a balloon. So I just kind of added a little water because the glue is thick. But I'm just, we're just taking it back old school tonight. Set it on a bowl. Yes, I will have to find something out here to set it on. And I'll leave it sitting under my fan and it will dry. Craig can come help. He's inside watching something on Netflix, I think. He is not going to come on this camera, y'all. I'm going to tell you that he does not want anything to do with being on this in front of all y'all. He just is not. Nope. I can't do it. All right. I'm fixing the bottom because, you know, when I pick it up, it does that. I'm going to put some more glue up here. Because the more I get that paper saturated, the more it's going to do what I want it to do. Although all these little dimples and stuff look really cool. Yeah, all y'all see is his hands. He could do crafts. He does crafts like on a bigger scale though. Like he builds stuff with wood and everything else. So he does kind of stuff like that. Judy's like, hurry up, get to the dang stem, girl. I'm just covering it in some spots to make it more substantial. Does that make sense? Try parchment paper under it. Yes, I have some of that out here. I do have saran wrap. Y'all know that because I wrap all my laser stuff in it. And speaking of that, my stuff will be coming out hopefully by the end of the week. Some of the fall stuff I'm going to release. It's really cute. I don't know if y'all saw the pictures today, the rough pictures, but this weekend I did not do anything. I worked on my grandbaby's stuff that I want to show y'all really bad, and I can't show it on here because I don't want my son and Sharon. I'm making a pumpkin, a paper mache pumpkin. Anywho, I worked on the baby stuff Saturday, and then Saturday night I started getting an earache, and y'all know I did this a few months ago. I started getting I got earaches and I got ear infections. Well, I finally went to the doctor yesterday afternoon. I couldn't wait no more because y'all was up all night with my ear hurting, my right one. And so, and I finally went to the urgent care yesterday. And this one, I have an ear infection, and that one is full of fluid. And they gave me a shot after I begged for it. I was like, please give me a shot because I know that gets to you faster. And I woke up this morning and my ear pain was gone. So I am so excited that is gone because ear pain, y'all, it wore me down. I stayed on the couch all day yesterday when I needed to be out here working. No, I didn't have swimmer's ear. I had ear infection because my allergies have been so bad this year. And like, you know, when you sniff and sneeze and all that fluid goes back up into your ears. Well, and then it just, you know, backs up in your ears and then it'll get infected in your ear. And I've been feeling like they felt full, but you know, it's just part of it. And so, yeah, I had an ear infection in the right one. Okay, trying to just kind of see where I need more reinforcement. Maureen's like, what in the world is she doing tonight? Maureen, I am making a paper mache pumpkin out of a beach ball. Here is my beach ball that I started with. It's a Cookie Monster Dollar Tree 12-inch beach ball. That's what I started with. And this is what I'm doing now. Trying to get it covered with school glue and paper like we used to do like in the olden days. Nothing worse than an earache. Yes. And I was just like, I was miserable Saturday night. And I was like, oh my gosh. Hey Susan, you're okay? Y'all are probably wondering what in the world I'm making. If you're just coming on and going, what is she doing? Okay. So I think I'm just going to sit, you know, I can just sit here. See, it's got all these little puckered places. I don't know if y'all can see, like here, that. But, and so if I just keep kind of smoothing it down, the paper, you know, gets wet and it'll lay down. Michael's has 40% off coupon right now. Awesome. That's, yeah, Michael's has got all their Halloween and they're getting their fall out. And it's exciting. What in the is she doing? Oh, you wanted to do this, so you're glad I'm doing it live. Well, good. I'm glad somebody wanted to see it, because I really wanted to see it. After I saw that girl do it, I'm like, okay, I can do that. Let me just do this. So here we are. All right, so we're gonna set that right there for just a minute while I take a little bath. Mine turned into bronchitis. Oh my goodness. Well, prayers for you too. Yes. I asked her, I said, no shots. And she goes, well, do you want a shot? And I was like, yes, ma'am, I do. Because I know that's going to get to me a whole lot faster than taking it by mouth. You know, which she did give me some by mouth. Antibiotics and some decongestant medicine. But I knew, look at it rolling off of my hand. I knew that if I got a shot, it would get there that much faster. So I did. D, I took a beach ball and I have paper mache'd it with brown paper and school glue. And I have this hot mess going on right here. But y'all, this is glass and it's fantastical because I can just clean it right off. I think it's going to turn out cute too, especially once it dries and we get it painted. But I got to figure out the stem. So see, this is my paper. I rolled out about like this, and then I cut it, and then we just tore it in strips this way. And we did that like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 pieces of this, and I still have some left. Jenny's like, what in the world is happening over there? Oh, now I got glue all over my paper. So I'm gonna try, I paper mache'd a beach ball trying to make a pumpkin. Because I don't know if y'all price the pumpkins in Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Walmart. They want an arm and a leg for them pumpkins. I'm just saying. I don't know if y'all priced them lately. But I know Hobby Lobby had some last year and they were like $100. And Judy, I'm going to try to make the stem. But I don't even know what I'm doing. So we're just going to start with this. We'll just cut it. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'll be honest. Warm olive oil in your ears. I would have loved to have known that last night. I mean, Saturday night I was dying. All right, let's just try. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make some sort of a, something that looks like a stem. I know the real pumpkins are cheaper than the fake ones. I know they rot and everything else, but Hobby Lobby was, last year was just, oh my gosh, crazy. Yeah, twist the brown paper. That's what I'm kind of trying to do. Lori. Jill, there's your bus. Getting on the bus. This one's not going to be bad. I'm telling y'all know where I cut my finger like a few weeks ago right there and it's all healed up? It's still sore. Like if I do something like that, I'm like, oh. Twist the paper. Yeah, so some people take them and twist. You know, like I said, I just started twisting. Like, I don't know. Because it's going to look like a real, hold on, an actual stem. Crinkle it and break it down. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Yeah, you remember when I cut my finger. And it still hurts. Like, it's totally healed up, but if I grab something the wrong way, it's like, ooh. Okay, so crinkle it up and break it down, somebody said. And then it will help. Oh, I gotta have something to drink. I hadn't been able to drink my water this whole time because my darn hands were sticky. Wet the paper. If I wet it, I'm gonna get it like, I'm taking all the advice. Spray a little water on it when you twist it. Okay, see, y'all know. I knew y'all could help me because I'm sure y'all have all done some kind of paper mache. Wet the stem and then twist it. Okay, and then somebody said, scrunch it up a lot and kind of break the paper fibers down. Yeah, I know. I need to start saving them off real pumpkins. Dip it in the water. Okay, I put my hands like in the water, and then I'm trying to just, cause you know, if I stick it in the water, it's gonna be really soaked. Okay. A stick from my yard. Yes, I could do that. Put it in your glue and keep twisting. Okay. So see, it's getting there. I just don't want to wet it too much, because then it'll turn to mush, and then I'll start over. Okay. All right. So now, I don't even know how to even start. I started from the corner and rolled inward. Glue and twist. Okay. I'm just trying to, so should I roll it and then twist? And then twist it like this, like that. Put it in the glue. So see, it's gonna, I'm thinking maybe if I twist it like this, and then if I double it up, hold on. Now it just tore. So see, I don't know, what do y'all think? Is that not enough? Maybe I don't, oh, just scrunch it up, don't roll it. Okay, let me try that, which I done tore a hole in it. Look, it's starting to, the paper's starting to tear, look. Okay, so just kind of scrunch it up like this. Like that, maybe. Okay. Now put glue on that end. I need more paper that's a big pumpkin. Like, see, it's gonna be like that. That's why I was thinking about doubling it over. Hold on. And of course, I don't think my hot glue gun, yeah, it's on. Twist 2 strands to make it thicker if you're forming it. Don't overthink it, just make it organic looking. Okay, double it over. So like that. Then I can just kind of spread that bottom part out. Like that, maybe. Like this. But I think I need to put glue on it so it'll stay. Flatten the end to attach. Yes. So I flattened it like this. See, I've messed with it so much, y'all. It's the paper's starting to tear. Okay. So maybe I can get it to stay. I'm gonna have to put some glue on it because, y'all, it's starting to tear. I've messed with it so much. Okay, add glue to it, okay. So it's just gonna have to sit here on the table and dry. But it wants to untwist though. Yes, glue it so it'll be stiff, okay. So it can just sit right here. What I'll do is I'll probably come in here and trim some of this bottom part bigger. Lori said. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do another one. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna set that one there. That was my first one. Rest it in a bowl. All right, that one's just gonna sit there. All right, that is staying for the moment. Rubber band. Do I have rubber bands? Ah. rubber band. See, y'all are the best helpers ever. I love expert advice. Okay. Okay. Now, it's just gonna dry. I had to hold this stem till it dries. Okay. So maybe I need to do this one, not scrunching as much. Cover flat paper, Mod Podge, and twist and shape. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna not do as much to this one and see. All right, you said fold it in half. Somebody said fold it in half before I scrunched it. Stem needs to be bigger. So that's why I'm going to double this one and see if that'll work. You know, the second one's always better. So, but I feel like I can trim this bottom once it's dry and get it to look like ready for the bust, and get it to look like the little roots that come out. Y'all know what it's called. Soak it in the glue. See, there's what the bottom looks like, but I feel like I can trim it. That looks better on it. That stem. All right. What if I did this? Okay. If I put the rubber band on first, and then put glue. Same, Linda. Okay. Rhonda, I threw them off the bus last week because they were talking ugly about my stem. When I was trying to make a stem for that guy right there, it was crazy. Because you can't make this stem without it being kind of awful looking. The large jute and twist it around. Okay, so is this one gonna be better, y'all think? Look, y'all don't be perverted. Is that gonna be, is that better? You had to miss that night, Ron? It was last week when I started making him. Okay, yeah, the second one, that's what I figured. So somebody said, I could do this. Look, see, I got my tendrils. They're all ready to go. I'm gonna have tendrils. Kind of think the stem was just as bad as making the pumpkin was. I'm gonna cut my rubber band. There we go. Since I have a bunch. Okay, so somebody said, let me put some more glue down here. Wrap some jute around it. Then it's gonna look like part of it, so. I'm just liking playing in the glue, to be honest. Yeah, you need to watch it. It was funny. Oh, you had your paints to paint your clay pumpkin? Y'all have made some cool ones in the group, too. I keep seeing them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they look so cute. I'm so glad y'all got brave enough to try it. Okay. So, what if I just, like somebody said, just kind of wrap it around. That's going to hold it together. And then if I don't like it, I can always cut off the jute, but like that. Okay. I think it's gonna stay just because the glue is sticky. Y'all better stop. Oh my gosh. But I think I'm gonna cut the bottom of it once it's dry to make those little, y'all know. Why not glue it to the ball now? Because I'll have to go around it when I paint it, I think. So I will have to when I paint this, it's going to be harder. So that's why I don't want to put it on there now. Okay, so there's my stem. So it's going to look like, which, oh God, every time I pick it up, if I can get it to stay, so it's going to look like that. I'll quit laughing at my stem. Look at the bottom. It's all gooey from me picking it up so many times. Okay, so this is what the ball looks like. And I think I need some more glue right here. Keep smoothing those spots down, but it's trying to dry. But it looks really cool. Yeah, it's still wet for sure. I'm gonna have to let it dry, and I will keep y'all updated, and we will hopefully be able to paint this Thursday night and finish this out. Barb, I don't know. I mean, certainly by Thursday it will be dry. So, because it's already getting tacky. Like, I can tell it's trying to dry. But at least a couple of days. And if nothing else, I can put it outside and maybe in the sun and see, let it dry from there. And it'll probably dry a little faster outside. Yeah, set it on my container. I probably will. I'm probably going to put some saran wrap over it, but that's all the glue I have left, and I used a whole bottle and then probably a little less than half of another one. Don't get y'all started. Jerry, I don't think I'm going to remove the ball because I'm not going to carve holes in it or anything, and I'm scared I wouldn't be able to pull it away from the actual paper. Night, Rhonda. Yeah, put it out. Well, tomorrow our weather's supposed to be 81 degrees. So I'm excited about that. Rita, I made stems for my pumpkin, which somebody said cut this off and round it off like that. I made stems, and I am letting this dry. Yeah, it would dry in 5 minutes, right? Oh, Cheryl, this was a beach ball from Dollar Tree. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do this. Because, you can still get these at Dollar Tree or Dollar General or Walmart in the pool toys. It is a beach ball. It says 12.2 inch beach ball. So this is what I did. I blew it up, tried to make reels with strings. That didn't work good. And then I just covered it with a whole bunch of brown paper and school glue and water, and we're trying to make a pumpkin. Maureen, I did one, and then in some places I did two, just so it would be substantial. That does not look like a stem. Oh, Rhonda, I hope you're okay. Yeah, hang it up to dry. I don't know how I would hang it though, but I'm gonna set it on top of something, like probably on top of like this with some saran wrap. 103 degrees, goodness. Yeah, it was 96 here today with like a heat index of 110. So it would have dried outside real well today. It's crazy. It's so hot, but then we're supposed to get this little cool front coming through, which is really strange too, because for us to get a cool front without rain first is really strange. Now I'm rubbing the glue off my hand. Yeah, I think it's just hot everywhere. 68 in Cleveland. Oh, wow. That's nice. Try strings and hang it. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm going to put some saran wrap probably on this, and then I'm going to set it on top of that. But it's already trying to dry. And then my fans are going to go tonight, and they'll go. Cindy or Cinda, it was fun. We've done this pumpkin, and then I'm trying to make it, and then they taught me how to make stems, which I've made a couple, and I may have to make some more. Parchment paper, yes, or saran wrap where it won't stick. So yeah, I have both in here, so I'll use that. Flip it upside down. Yeah, I will. I'll flip it. I'll probably flip it again in the morning. Oh, saran wrap, I may not get it off. Well, Tina, it kind of flattened itself because when I first started, it wouldn't sit flat. And now it's kind of sitting flat. So it kind of, the weight of it, I think, made it where it just sits. Let's make a giant old Christmas ornaments, right? This would look cool as a Christmas ornament. Let me make sure the pumpkin works first, Vicky. Yeah, anything over 95, Nancy, it's just hot. I mean, but I'm not going to complain because I don't like when it's really, really cold. I don't like that. Good night, Carol. That's right, Carla, and I'm experimenting for all of you so you will know if it works. And so if we have an awesome pumpkin on Thursday after we paint it, because painting's going to be the fun part, because I'm going to get to do all these colors, and we're going to get to, like, maybe shade it, I don't know, something, and paint it all pumpkin-y, and put some stem and some tendrils on it. It's going to look really cool, I hope. Thank you, BJ. Yeah, it's going to be big to paint. It's going to be a lot. Yay! Thank you, Judy. Thank y'all for watching and hanging out. I love all of y'all, and thank you for being here and making my page awesome, because y'all are awesome, and I need all the help I can get, especially something like this, because y'all helped me. Believe it or not, you helped me. And like, oh, do this, turn it this way, do this, won't you use this? See, y'all are experts, and I get all these expert opinions. You're welcome, Lori. I wouldn't have it any other way. Because if I can teach you something, I can learn something from y'all, you can learn something from me, and I love it. I just love it. Barb, I don't. So we'll have to figure something out. I got a little one, but y'all I don't have any on my shirt. Y'all did awesome not to have any glue on me. Judy's like, I told you it wasn't going to be a fail. Spray paint it. Ah, that would be a good idea, but then y'all couldn't watch. I know, Nancy, I can't wait to paint it and see how it's going to look, because it's going to look really cool, I think. Because it's already starting to dry. Night, Tina. You needed this night. Good, Lori. I'm so glad. But you can watch me anytime, because you can watch replays. Still not as fun as live. Yeah, that fire in Hawaii was terrible. People were jumping in the ocean. Oh, scary. So scary. Yes, Patricia, watch the replay so you can see it started off as a Cookie Monster beach ball. So anyways, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm probably going to be peeling glue off of me till who knows when, because I got it all down my arm. So anyway, yeah, Lazy Susan, that might be good. Yeah, my ear's better. It's hurting just a little bit, but it's not like it was. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're welcome, Jill. Yeah, y'all gotta try it. First, we gotta see if it paints good and it looks like a pumpkin. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off, and I will see y'all Thursday, and hopefully Friday is when I'm gonna release all the some of the fall stuff that I've got cut. Because I feel like I'm behind the curve, but who makes the curve? It's just August, right? Thank y'all for sprinkling. All right, guys, y'all have a good rest of the week, and I'll see y'all Thursday, and we're going to try to finish up the Great Pumpkin. Bye, guys. See y'all later. Look at my hands. I feel like I'm peeling. Look. Bye.